Motorcycle Grand Prix will start shortly here in Doha, and the riders are ready to compete on an amazing illuminated racetrack.
To go in Qatar, Maverick Vinales is 1.6 seconds clear now.
Yeah, he's in a different league, totally different league, Steve. 55.382 as Quartararo sweeps up the inside of rims. That's retaliating for 5th place. Vinales at 55.382 was 7/10 quicker than Zarco in 2nd. Now he's by 1.5 seconds.
Miller's got nothing left.
Miller is just like a sitting duck here, isn't he?
Espargaro goes through into 8th. Tardozzi can't believe it. They're on the brink here of not even having a factory Ducati on the podium.
Yeah, and who could have predicted that? Jack Miller, a passenger on that factory Ducati at the moment. Absolutely nothing he can do. Can't even put up a fight.
Here comes Mir, up the inside of Pecco Bagnaia, neatly done, the block pass executed to perfection, and it has happened. After that unbelievable start for the factory Ducati team, they don't have a bike on the podium.
Probably best not to show another shot of Davide Tardozzi right now, because he's going to be grimacing. Not what Ducati were anticipating at all. They started 1st and 2nd on Friday. They had pole position last night, a new top speed record, and it's all gone horribly wrong when it really matters. They've still got Zarco in 2nd on a Ducati, but it's not the factory team. They will not want to be beaten by their independent team. Zarco's done an outstanding job, and look at that by Mir.
Well, this is what Mir did all last year. This is just your classic Joan Mir performance from 10th on the grid, and we've said it so many times. If they get qualifying sorted, everyone is in big, big trouble.
And this is the mark of a great champion. This is what makes great champions. When you've been pushed up against the wall like Mir was on Friday and Saturday, it's how you come out and respond, and his response has been pretty emphatic, to say the least.
He might get 2nd as yet. He's now closing in on Joan Zarco, who I agree, Matt, has had an excellent ride on the Pramac Ducati, but he's struggling with rear-end grip here, Joan Zarco.
I've got to say, Zarco, though, has managed the rear tyre a lot better than Bagnaia, and certainly Jack Miller.
Into turn 1 we go with just a couple of laps remaining.
Yeah, I mean, now Vinales has got himself into that comfort zone. He reeled off those brilliant laps in the mid to low 55s, got himself that comfortable buffer, and now he can just ease off. He's gone down to a 1:55.9 now, because he can just stage manage the race from this point onwards. 1.7 seconds clear of Zarco. It's going to take a monumental mistake by Vinales now to throw this one away.
Yes, it's true. Somehow, because of maybe the conditions, Ducati's top speed advantage has been negated somewhat, but you can take nothing away from Maverick Vinales. One of the rides of his life at the front of this MotoGP race to kick off 2021.
It was a dream debut on the factory Yamaha for him in 2017 when he won here under the night lights 4 years ago now, and he's about to make it another great success here in Qatar. Ducati were the red-hot bookies' favourites going into the night's race.
Simon, before we get into the last lap, your thoughts on this Ducati speed here with the wind?
Steve, it's purely fuel. They can't use that full amount of fuel, you know what I mean, that it uses to use full power and finish the race. So, you know, after those initial laps, they drop it back to a more conservative fuel map, and then they lose that extra speed.
Well, they certainly have lost it, and at the moment, they might lose 2nd place here as well. Quartararo's been given a track limits warning. We've got a lap and a bit left. Mir is closing in on Joan Zarco, who is desperately clinging on, but it just seems like a matter of time before the world champion on the Suzuki moves up into 2nd place. What a salvage job that would be.
What a rescue mission by Mir, absolutely outstanding. I don't think even perhaps himself thought this kind of ride was on the cards, but cometh the hour, cometh the man.
The last lap of the race here at the Losail International Circuit. Maverick Vinales with over a 2nd to play with from Zarco and Mir.
And let's not forget, Steve, last year, Vinales' solitary win, it was rather handed to him on a play by Bagnaia's mistake in Mazzano. This is a proper, genuine demolition job on the field here. He's done a number on this field.
And more impressive than that, sorry, Matt, is the fact that he's had to get his elbows out in this. to do it as well. It's really, really fantastic.
Friday night, bike was fantastic. Last night, bike was awesome, but we've heard it all before. You never really know what Maverick Vinales is going to turn up. You were wondering whether he was going to wilt, but no. He's been absolutely sensational tonight. Thoroughly deserved this victory.
What's going to happen here, though, in the other spots for the podium?
Yeah, Mir might get mugged here, you know. Agnaia might be lining up a bit of slipstream down the start-finish straight here.
Mir, he needs to pick off Zarco now to stop himself actually, potentially, not even being on the podium at all.
So a bit of late drama. Ducati's proud winning record in Losail is about to come to an abrupt end. Not what they were anticipating at all. In fact, Jack Miller at the moment has dropped down to 9th place. Alex Rins can't get through on Fabio Quartararo as well. Rins' charge through has faded somewhat lately.
Well, it has been quite the night to open the 2021 season here. Not what we expected at all. Two tails from the start to now, that's for sure. And here comes Joan Mir on the last lap. He goes through the world champion into second place. Unbelievable move.
Pure
what
class.
A job. They'll celebrate this like a victory as they now head into the last corner.
Well, it's been the Maverick and Mir show, hasn't it, here in Qatar? Absolutely brilliant by the two Spaniards. Is Mir going to hang on to that second place? It looks like he will do.
Take my breath away, Top Gun. What a ride by Maverick Vinales. Oh, no,
Mir's been absolutely mugged.
He's lost second.
Can you believe it?
Oh, no.
Unbelievable.
The world champion looked set for second, and he doesn't even manage to finish on the podium.
That is soul-destroying. Look at Suzuki, they can't believe it. We can't believe it. It looked like Mir had it absolutely nailed on. He got hammered by the Ducatis. Did he just lose a bit of grip and speed coming